What's up, guys? Welcome to the Leonard 24 podcast, live from Leonard 23 here in Hope, New York. I'm ZT. I'm joined here with Lyle.
Howdy.
Jarrett.
How do you do?
Tits.
Hey.
And Guntz.
Sup?
This week we have our first ad. Can you believe that, guys?
What's an ad?
It's awesome.
It's an advertisement. It is a free little spot we put here on our podcast to let people know about what's going on nearby us.
Right. Something I never did in elementary school is learn to add.
Also,
All right.
nothing's free in life.
Who is this ad?
All right, I'll get into it. The Center for Sustainability is hosting their annual Church in the Woods event next Sunday, September 20th. There will be 2 services, one at 9 a.m. for you early risers, and one at 11 a.m. for those people that like to sleep in on Sundays. The speakers for each service will be Coach Westberg from the men's basketball team here at Houghton and Dr. Sarah Dirk. Be sure to RSVP by emailing Samara Rouse, and remember to bring your blankets and camp chairs. We love the Center for Sustainability here at Leonard 23.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big fans.
Big fans.
100%.
They do a lot of good here in the community. And you know what, guys? Let's get into this podcast.
Public disclaimer. Alright, you get the gist of it. We're a bunch of idiots that say idiotic things, and we ask that you don't hold it against us, because we love you all.
For this week's news, there have been a lot of forest fires throughout the country. Most in California, obviously. They always have forest fires. But I looked on Google, and there like a picture of live forest fires. There were some in Alaska. Is that kind of hard to think of? Like,
well, do they have any volcanoes or anything up there?
I don't believe they have any active volcanoes, but
Why is it hard to believe?
Well, it's
they have a lot of forests.
Alaska's cold.
You don't need
It's
a
not cold
volcano.
all the time.
Yeah, you also don't need a volcano for a forest fire.
okay. From what I know of science, you need a volcano for heat in general. So,
All right. Very shocking news I just saw before we started this podcast. Queen Elizabeth is still alive. That's just blows my mind.
Fun fact about that. Do you guys remember the tabloids before, like, even the first grandchild was born? Like, I mean, there was all over the tabloids were just like, oh, she's not going to live to see her first grandchild. She's now lived to see 3 from William and Kate, and she's seen 1 from Meghan and blanking now.
How do you know so much about that?
Meghan and Harry.
Harry, yeah.
Bro, I don't want to live to see my grandchildren. Screw that.
wow.
Overrated.
Wow.
That assumes you're going to have children,
Wow.
Titus.
How old is she? Like 110 pushing 11, something like
Dude,
that?
Yeah,
But
she
her
has to hit
husband-
100 soon.
But her husband's even older. Have you seen him? He looks like a dead man walking. Like
She has a husband?
She has a husband that's older than her.
Did she get remarried? Because didn't the other guy die?
That's gotta be fake.
Who
That
would
dude
have
is
married
definitely
her?
a zombie or something. I've seen a picture of
I
him.
have
There's no
never-
way that dude is actually
I
alive.
have never even witnessed that she had a husband. I honestly thought she was unmarried. How did she become queen?
She is 94 and she has had 2 husbands, which is 1 less than me.
Nice.
Are we sure that she didn't just bring back her dead husband from...
I'm pretty sure. I guarantee that's what she did. That dude is old.
Some
Like,
Dr.
he does not
Frankenstein
look good.
stuff. Yeah. That's disgusting. Anyway.
And for today's weather, yeah, it's definitely a hailstorm out there. Do not go outside. Yeah, that's weather and news.
Tornadoes everywhere. If I was still working where I was working before, oh man, I'd be pulling 16-hour days.
Like Sharknado?
Wait. Aren't there only 12 hours in a day?
It's close. It's close to 12. I wouldn't know.
All right.
Poor grade on my last accounting.
All
course,
right.
so.
This week we're going to answer 40 fun questions to ask your friends.
Oh.
I got these questions from Myrul Olivia's blog on the internet. That was just a quick internet search.
Well, thank you, Olivia.
Thanks, Olivia.
Thanks, Oliver.
Yeah, I don't know where you guys got these things from.
Thank you.
All right, so the question number 1. I'm really excited to hear Titus's answer to this. What would be the theme song of your life?
Pass.
You don't have a theme song?
Jeez. Come back to me. I gotta think about this one.
All right, I think I got mine.
Oh, I got mine.
Anything by Louis Capaldi or Dean Lewis. That's my theme song.
I know mine.
Nice and depressing.
Probably something by 21 Pilots or something like that.
Yeah. What about,
Feeling edgy, are you?
Oh, yeah.
what about you, Jer?
Oh, I think everyone knows this. 1,000 Miles
Oh,
by Vanessa Carlton, dude.
good song.
Dude, I would just walk down everywhere, just humming to that, dude.
Just
Come
shaking
on.
your head like
Tell me that song doesn't make you happy, and then tell me when you see me it doesn't make you happy.
shaking your head like Terry Crews in that movie that I never
Yeah,
watched.
dude.
Anyway, I think a song that would be the theme song of my life is Highway to Hell.
Oh,
Running
Guntz.
with the devil.
You know, Titus? Said to
Well,
come back to you, and I hope you've been doing a lot of research over here.
Yeah, I'd probably have to be I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston.
I do want to point out that's a great song. I don't know if that is about your life at all, but
Well, I mean, she did cocaine.
Tom Woodward had a great response here. He said "Ashes" by Celine Dion.
That's a good one, but my
Who
heart...
is Celine Dion?
Oh.
Oh, my heart will go on. Oh.
Who is Celine Dion? Is this a...
Do you know Titanic?
Is
Theme
she
song to
related to Selena
Titanic?
Gomez?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, was she on the Titanic
Okay.
with Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah, she
No.
was.
No. Don't mess this up for me. She sang the theme song to the movie Titanic. Have you never seen Titanic?
You mean
That's a long movie.
I've
Leonard
never-
24 movie night.
I have never watched it all. I've only watched clips.
Really?
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. That's a long movie, and I don't think I got the patience to just sit down and watch a 3-hour movie. Although, I have watched some long movies with Leonardo DiCaprio in them.
But it just
He was
wasn't
watching.
Titanic.
It wasn't Titanic.
Romeo and Juliet was great with Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a good
I've never
movie.
seen that either.
It was.
It was a great school movie.
Yeah.
That's how I would say it.
Yeah, I mean, do you remember those movies that they made you like sit? I got like a wave of nostalgia, like thinking back to like middle school and having a movie day, you forgot about, like you didn't know about, and they just flick off the lights. It's like premium nap time. I've never taken a nap so good as I did in like middle school, 6th grade science class.
Did anybody else have like a class that was just strictly movies? So I had a sci-fi class and we just watched movies.
Well, that's not fair.
I think there were classes that were offered at my high school like that, but
Yeah.
I never took any.
Like a
You should have
film-
taken them. It was awesome.
Like film, what was this? Videography or something? No, I took that class. No, videography was making the movies, and I failed that class. I almost didn't get an art credit. I almost was a 5th-year senior in high school.
I've made some quality films.
Okay, to go back to Celine Dion, the funny story I have is All By Myself started to play, and Alexa, our friend Alexa, goes...
Your friend Alexa.
Okay,
Allegedly.
allegedly. She goes, "Zach, it's your song," before knowing what the song was, and then like the first lyric is "All by yourself."
Wow.
It kind of hurt a little bit.
Wow.
The truth hurts, you know.
It's like a hot knife through butter.
And,
If you ask me the theme song to my life in 15 years from now, it'll be Rockstar by Nickelback. Or so I hope.
I mean,
Titus, I think that is your life right now
Yeah, no.
here at Houghton College.
Hey.
All right, question number 2. What has been your favorite memory this year?
Are we going this like school year or like 2020?
Let's go 2020 because it's been a great year, 2020.
Favorite memory this year? Someone say something.
I have no idea.
wait.
I mean, the Cali trip's got to be up there. I mean, we still
was
got to
fun.
go to California together.
That's true.
That is, yeah.
I think my favorite, all my favorite memories was just like literally me, Tom Stewart, Guntz and Titus just group in California and all the way to California. Like, we just had some crazy, like, I don't know. Our hotel room was wild.
My divorce was pretty cool this year.
Was it your favorite one yet?
It was the smoothest one yet.
Okay.
The lawyer was really cool. Alimony payment wasn't too big. No child support.
Oh,
Thank
no
God.
child support?
Yeah, we didn't go. Yeah, I mean, clean slate, boys.
I don't know. My favorite part was probably the Cali trip, the second game we played, because like the sun was setting and as we were like warming up, it looked really dope. There was a mountain right next to us.
That was a really
That
cool
was
experience.
That was probably my favorite because everything else sucked after that.
We also all got to know somebody better this year, but we'll leave them anonymous for their own privacy.
I also did get to go to like 4 more countries at the beginning of this year, but
What?
that was a long time ago.
We're not all privileged.
During
Yeah.
coronavirus.
I went on a cruise in January.
He's a rich
Went-
white boy. If you
Yeah, I
if you
went to
know.
Mexico.
Wait a minute.
Been
I
there.
went to Mexico, Jamaica.
Haven't been there.
I've been to the Res. Is that?
Yeah, I've been to the res too.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
want
pretty.
to go back.
It's
I've been one time. No, I lived on a res for a week.
pretty foreign, isn't it?
There's dogs.
There's dogs.
It's like
There's dogs.
it's like packs of hyenas. You might as well just. They're
Yeah, it's
dangerous.
crazy.
It's danger close.
All right, are we ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Yes.
What is the craziest, most daring thing you've ever done? I've never really done anything exciting in my life, so I think I might step out on this question.
I live in a box, so.
No. Okay, so I was about like, I don't even know how old I was, probably like 8th grade or something. And I went with a friend to a high ropes course. And like, you know how you wear a harness? We were like literally 75 feet up in the air. It was in the Poconos in Pennsylvania. And you had to like unharness yourself and like click on to like at every single new like course. Because it was like an 18 course ropes course. And you had to like put it like take your harness, unstrap, put it on the next course, and then like zip line your way to another course, or like crawl there on a rope. It was like boot camp. Anyway, so I was like, what was I, 8th or 9th grade, and at the end of this trip, like at the end of the ropes course, we were on like the 18th one or like 19th one, and it was dark now. Like it was complete darkness, and I was freezing. Like I couldn't feel my hands. And I was just hoping that the very last one, I couldn't even see where I was clipping on my harness on the zip line. So I just like clipped it onto something on the zip line and just sent it. And I think I almost saw God that night. So
Allegedly.
Hey, God.
Titus, is that what boot camp's like?
No. But the craziest thing I've ever done also involves a harness and hot wax. So,
ouch.
no, not ouch. More like, ooh.
Okay. All right. So what's the next question?
What talents do you possess that not a lot of people know? I have no hidden talents whatsoever.
I can change my race to black or white at any moment.
Oh, dude, that's sick.
I can touch my nose with my tongue.
No, you can't.
That's gross.
I can't do that.
Let the record show he can do it.
He can
We
do
are
it.
watching it.
We
right?
just watched it, and I'm not looking at it anymore.
I'm gonna be sick.
I'm a sneaky good singer.
Oh,
Titus, I love to listen
Let's
to you
hear it.
sing.
Nah, I mean,
No.
it's got to be like karaoke. But well, it's not that I'm a good singer, but I have the innate ability.
sneaky.
Well, actually,
Titus.
my biggest talent is I have the innate craving to eat human flesh, and I resist it at all hours of the day.
You know, in some countries, they still do have cannibals. You know that? Like, it's like part of. Is it I don't know if it's religious, but
It's probably cultural.
Have you
Yeah.
ever just like looked at somebody's calf, like a big dude who like has gigantic calves, and just been like, I'd love to eat those?
I do it with Jer all the time.
That's dude. I would eat Jer so fast.
I don't want to have this conversation.
all right, Jerry,
Do
you're
we-
exempt from the conversation.
Do we want a next question?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Which TV sitcom would you star in?
Not Friends. 100% not Friends.
16 and pregnant.
Wow. I think I would love to star in Sons of Anarchy.
It's not a sitcom.
It's a rom-com.
Alright, fine. Game of Thrones. I'll be a dragon.
No, you can't be a dragon. You gotta be a real person. I'd be a biker, dude.
Alright, Narcos. I'll be...
Don't say.
We're gonna call everybody. Please stand by. Hold on. Leonard 24 podcast. Who is this?
What?
Who is this?
It's Nadia.
Oh, Nadia. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm good. Do you have a question for us?
I have a couples therapy thing for Titus and Jer.
Oh boy.
Alright, Jared's listening.
Hello?
Go.
Hey, it's Nadia.
Yeah, shoot. Ask your questions.
I'm good, but I have a question. I am currently living with a Brazilian woman, and she might get deported. And I just want to let my boyfriend know that I might have to marry her, but I still love him. Does that?
Did you sign a prenup yet?
I have not.
Okay, so
Zach, this isn't your section of expertise. Thank you very much.
just so the viewers are tracking, Nadia here, allegedly, she is in love with a boyfriend of hers. However, somebody else who she cares about is threatening to be deported, so she might have to abandon this boyfriend in order to marry this other person for a green card.
Well, who's to say you had to abandon?
Who's the boyfriend?
That's none of your business.
Yeah, this
Regardless.
is anonymous. This is anonymous.
I think for every healthy relationship, you get one of each opposite, or one of each sex. And I think that's just a healthy relationship.
Wow. That's a bold take.
Wow.
Wow.
Nadia, we're gonna talk about this and then get back to you. But thank you for calling.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Wow.
Just so everyone's clear, our relationship advice does not extend to legal advice. So,
Very true.
yeah.
Very true.
I do think she should kiss both people and see what she has the strongest connection to.
It's a solid choice.
Or no, here's the answer. I don't know why we didn't think about this. Just become a Mormon.
Oh.
Then you can marry both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Too
Too
easy.
So that TV sitcom, I think I'd be on MASH. That'd be a fun time.
MASH.
You couldn't handle.
You gotta go to
war.
you gotta go to Vietnam.
Nice, Korea.
Was it Korea?
It was Korea.
It's a boring
You
war
could.
anyway. You could survive that one.
Dude, everyone needs an accountant. All right.
I'd probably be on Wild and Out.
Dude, all right, you guys have got all the wrong answers. It's MTV Cribs. That's the show.
And what? Show 'em my garage or something?
I'm thinking more Pit My Ride.
Oh, my trailer.
show 'em the little the shanty I live in.
$1 Million Rooms on HGTV. Yep, that's me.
Oh, actually, this Fixer Upper count because I freaking love that freaking couple.
Love on the spectrum.
Okay.
T.I. and
All
Tiny.
right, let's move to the next question.
The Boondocks.
Let's move to the next question.
Okay.
If you could play a scene in a movie, what would it be, and which character would you play, Titus?
Right off the bat, I would be Jennifer Grey in Ghost, and I would let Patrick Swayze just fondle me to death as we make a clay pot. That scene is so hot, and I love it.
I've never seen that movie. But speaking of The Grey, I think I would be Liam Neeson in The Grey. Because that ending scene, I'm not going to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it.
It's sick.
Cool. Yeah, that is the coolest scene that is in any movie ever created. Better than any John Wick ever created.
No.
Oh, bold.
So,
Bold.
You have the chance to
who am I?
to make love with Patrick Swayze, and you're going to fight a wolf instead.
A pack of wolves, allegedly.
I feel like making love with Patrick Swayze is like fighting a pack of wolves.
I feel like we all battle with wolves daily in our own brain. You know, I feel like we're always battling for survival. So,
Dude, I'd say, John Wick and any scene with John Wick, like that's top notch. You can't. beat that.
Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street.
oh,
Homie has a
What
good
scene though?
nights.
What scene?
Yeah, you gotta pick a scene.
Quaaludes.
Quaaludes. Wow, Jerry. Wow. Okay.
Lyle?
I don't know. I gotta say Matthew McConaughey just because I like him.
In what movie?
Yeah, what movie?
In any movie.
In
Doesn't
any
matter.
movie. In
Doesn't
any
matter.
scene in any movie?
Dallas,
Doesn't
Texas
matter.
Buyers Club.
I've never seen that. I didn't even know that was a movie.
We'll talk about it later.
What is alright, let's move to the next question. Alright, if you could make a difference in the world, what would you be known for?
Oh, man. Probably, oh, wow. I don't even know if I can answer this. I'd create world peace.
Ending world hunger.
No, because there would be no hunger without. Like, if you do world peace, everything's fine. Utopia.
Ooh,
Maybe the Garden of Eden.
that's a bold statement.
Oh.
Is
I'm a bold
war
man.
what prevents life from going on as planned?
Maybe it's the thing that continues life. Economically.
Yeah, let's get into the military-industrial complex.
No, this question is a legit pass for me. So
Yeah.
How you gonna top that one?
I know.
I can't think that deep about anything ever. So
All right. Well, what about this one? What do you like being complimented on?
I hate compliments.
Really? You don't like compliments, Jer?
No, I always feel a little giddy feeling in my stomach, and then I don't know what to say back other than thanks, dude.
Jerry, you should get checked out. Because that giddy feeling in your stomach does not sound right.
sounds like ulcers.
It really does sound like ulcers, and that is painful. It sounds like anything with like gastritis. My brother has gastritis.
What? What would I like to be complimented on? You know, anything really. No one ever gives me a compliment, so.
Zach, I like your hair.
Oh, thank you, Titus.
He's wearing a hat.
And a hood.
I can see some hair back there.
Personally, the only compliment I get is about my eyes, and I mean, I got green eyes. Oh, okay.
Do you actually
Ooh.
have green eyes?
But they're like, they got
Zach
a bluish
attest.
tint to them.
Yeah, they got a nice tint.
Zach
to them, so-
attest.
I have hazel.
I like when people compliment my handwriting.
Do you have good
Yeah.
handwriting?
I have perfect handwriting.
I've never seen
I
your
wrote the
handwriting.
Constitution. Not like the. Well, I wrote a Constitution,
Oh.
not the Constitution.
You know how to write?
Allegedly.
Can you read what you wrote?
I mean, I'm no Helen Keller, but like,
Oh.
well, I'm not.
I don't think this is gonna be fun for most of us.
So if you actually take off,
Read the question.
so if you, the question that a question from our viewer is, I have a question. Why does Guntz, me, have no legs and Titus have no neck? Is there a transplant you guys could do? I think that if we took off part of Titus's neck and put it on my legs, Titus would still have too much neck.
Wow. You just
I think
really
that
we
went,
had no neck.
you went at Titus's neck like that?
My neck,
Literally?
my back.
Fill in the blanks. All right.
Do you guys want to describe your partner in 3 words?
Like,
What partner?
yeah.
That's what it says.
Well, my partner's Titus, and I would describe him as rough, rigid, and respectable.
Well,
The 3 R's.
that's debatable.
I don't have a partner.
Wait
Partner.
a second.
Partner. Let's think. My lab partner? My lab partner is actually Titus. So, I would describe him in one word. Ingenuity.
Yeah, that's a real word.
A word.
So, yeah.
I would describe Jeremy Harris as bodacious, voluptuous, and barbecuable.
Yeah, Lyle, since we're gonna stop making stuff up here, Lyle. How would you describe your partner in 3 words?
Which partner?
Oh, okay.
Next question!
Next question.
Oh, this is a great opportunity for all you guys to find out firsthand. How would your friends describe you?
Oh man, I don't know. Describe me.
Do we all go around saying a word about Guntz with one word?
We all say one word.
I like it.
Do I just have to? You gotta hit it off with like meth head right off the bat.
Like you just took everybody's.
I did, but I had to.
I would say that you can't spell addiction without ADD.
I do. Okay, that is something. Okay. So that, for anyone who doesn't know, I actually do have ADD, and that's a learning disability. I'm actually offended.
Yes, you are offended by that.
Yeah, I'm very offended.
Next question.
I would say that Zach Guntz is unpredictable.
Zach Guntz is funny. I mean, there's no doubt about
He's
that.
hilarious.
Allegedly.
I love.
I don't know the word for it, but your beard looks really scraggly, and you just.
Oh.
What is the word for that?
Coagulated.
Homeless.
Yeah, there you go. That's the word, coagulated.
What is your favorite quote?
Lyle, you could ask a question if you think this is boring. We're really trying here.
What is what?
What is your favorite quote?
Oh man.
All right, I can go with my senior quote from the greatest movie of all time, The Princess Bride. My name is Inigo Montoya. You kill my father, prepare to die. That was my
No,
senior
you gotta
quote.
say it in the accent.
Well, I'm not
No,
offensive.
try to say it
Do
in
it.
the accent.
I can't say it in the accent because I'm.
It's
white.
how he said it.
But I am a white man, and I will not try to.
You can do it.
That dude wasn't white.
He was.
He was
Hispanic.
I don't know.
Okay.
Looked like
No.
ship sick.
Okay, go ahead.
So this is actually one of my favorite quotes, and I think it's like,
What does that mean? Mine was my favorite quote.
yeah, but this is actually my favorite quote. And it revolves around like the circle of history in life, and it's hard times make strong men make good times make weak men, and weak men make hard times.
Cat.
So it's a cycle of
It's
life.
a cycle of life. It's deep.
So my favorite quote is from The Gray.
Nope.
Once more into the fray, into the last good fight I'll ever know. Live and die on this day, live and die on this day. Because that is the greatest quote of all time.
So everyone can like picture what Zach Guntz is doing right now. He's currently wearing a mask, and it appears to be an Avengers mask.
Yes.
Dope.
Where did you get this mask, and why are you wearing it right now?
So I'm going to shout out, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to say anybody's name, but I'm going to shout out my accounting teacher. Her mother made these masks. And
wasn't her mother-in-law?
no, I think it was actually her mom.
I don't know. I didn't actually get one. I left class before she handed them out in my class.
Oh, yeah, you know why? Because it was when you finish the test, you can pick them up, and you probably finished before we even... You probably finished before the test was even administered, Zach. So you wouldn't know, and I picked the best one because I think because A, Scarlett Johansson's on it. B, it's the Avengers. Who doesn't like the Avengers? And C, it's reversible.
Wow.
Look at that.
It's just red.
This just in. Hubert's favorite quote is "I eat pears now" by Rick Ross.
Jared, what's your favorite quote?
I don't know what that word means.
Fair enough.
It's the put Molly up in her champagne.
Wow.
No.
She didn't even know it.
That's
No.
that's
Moving on.
Lyle.
Lyle, do you have a favorite quote?
Not really.
That's on brand. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, do you do anything?
Nah.
All right, here's a good one. I believe it's a question I've asked before on my late night show. Check that out on Instagram. If you could travel to one of the planets, which planet would you go to?
Uranus. Someone had to say it, and I want to take it before any of these dumbies got it. So
Mercurus.
Jared?
Pluto.
Oh.
is that a planet?
I'm gonna make it a planet again when I go visit it.
He's double his size.
Oh. Wow.
What?
Shots fired. Lyle, what planet are you going to?
Planet. Probably Mars. It's pretty like vanilla answer, but Mars is
You might meet some
almost
people.
habitable. Yeah.
Yeah, you can might
I've
meet some
always
And
been.
they made a movie about it, so you can actually live on Mars.
I've always been a
I've never
Neptune
seen that
guy.
one. Interstellar.
Neptune.
I
Martian.
forgot Neptune exists.
Neptune's It's dope. It's blue. It's the coolest colored planet, and it's got rings on it too. If you're into rings.
And Jupiter exists too.
Jupiter.
Boys go to Jupiter to get more stupider. Whoever created that freaking phrase is stupid because they don't know grammar, but that's okay.
You know what I'm gonna do?
It's a dwarf planet. I distinctly remember him saying
Jupiter
what
is?
planet.
You know what I'm gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to Planet Fitness. I'm gonna hit that squat rack. And I'm not gonna stop till I sweat blood like Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
my gosh. Next
Speaking on
question.
sweating weird stuff, like this is a real thing. Like this is actual, like a real fact. Platypuses?
Platypi.
Is it really platypi?
Yeah.
Platypi.
Okay, so platypi sweat milk. No, I kid
No,
you not.
but I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere.
I thought that was.
Did
a
you read that in Phineas and Ferb?
Dude, that's penis and verb.
Phineas.
Penis and
No,
bird.
it says Phineas
Anyway,
and
no.
Ferb.
No, you
said
didn't.
finis.
You said
Tyro.
Listen,
So,
that show
platypi
was too white for me anyway.
are aliens. Think about this. No, think about this. They sweat milk. They have venom in their like claws or whatever things they have.
They have webbed feet.
Don't
They
do
have
that.
webbed
Yes.
feet. They have like duck bills, and they sweat milk.
They lay eggs.
They
And
oh
they
my
have
god,
fur.
they lay
have
eggs. That's
fur
like
and they have fur and they lay eggs.
yeah, that's
Sounds like your ex-wife.
well.
You want-
Wait. Are they in the bird family then? So they're not
No,
mammals.
they're a mammal.
They're mammals.
They're
'Cause
the
they
only
have,
mammal that does.
yeah.
You want to read this? Unlike other mammals, which deliver milk to their young through teats, platypus sweat their milk, secreting it through the skin on their bellies for their young to drink.
Jeremy's got teats.
On to the next question.
Wow.
This is a really strange one. I'm not gonna ask that one.
had experiences with ghosts.
If a millionaire decides to fund all your expenses paid, 1 week trip to anywhere, where would you go, and what would you do?
I go to Thailand
Bangkok.
for a thing.
For a thing.
Hey, Guntz would go with me.
Sorry, what was the question? I totally.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere in the world for a week, all paid for. Do whatever you want. Dude, I'm going to Wimbledon. You can't beat it. And then you get to go to London. You get to go to England. It's a bucket list.
Dubai.
Dubai is dope.
I would not last long there.
Okay, so Nadia has a question. Anyone ever had experiences with ghosts or spirits?
Yes,
What are
I
we
come from the
talking
We
about?
race.
did bring this up on the first podcast. If you'd like to hear that, and I think we all said that we had not, but we weren't against the belief that there was ghosts.
I mean,
Well, that comes down to if there are ghosts and spirits.
But that's what we came to is that we don't know, but we were open to it. I believe that's what we all came to the conclusion of.
I think. Did we even talk about that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Oh,
Because
I
we talked
did.
about supernatural. So, check out episode 1 to see the answer to that question. Anyone else have anything on this question?
I'd like to go to Hawaii. I feel like I'd fit in pretty well there.
Do they have any reses on Hawaii? I'll probably go there.
I don't think so.
You wouldn't be welcome there.
I would be welcome there.
Yeah, well, it used to be like owned by the Queen of Spain, wasn't it?
Well, I'd
They-
welcome you anywhere,
Thanks, Jeremy.
even though you're mean to me.
What do you guys want to be when you grow up?
Walter White.
John Wick.
Professional badminton player.
Dude, badminton's a great sport.
Badminton's dope. I should probably get started on that.
No.
I want to be an avatar.
I want to be a welfare queen.
What kind of welfare?
The one that makes your fairings well.
What is welfare? I actually don't know.
I think that's something for someone else to
Subsidized.
teach you.
ZT, tell us. You're the smartest one here.
Why are you putting me in this position? Welfare is, I don't know. Welfare is confusing though, because welfare is given to people that have been determined that they cannot.
It's just assistance. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
assistance for people that are in a position that they can't fully provide for themselves.
Right, but it's different from disability. Those are different
it's-
things.
Yeah.
So it gets complicated, and
Welfare's like you have more kids than you can provide for, and disability is like you physically can't work.
right.
I have more
Like-
kids than I can provide for, and I'm not getting any assistance.
Huh.
Those are only just examples. It's definitely way more broad than that. But yeah.
Why are
Thanks,
you talking
Jer.
about welfare?
Okay, next question.
What is the most memorable experience you had when you were little?
This is gonna be how little.
However little you want to be.
I remember all the way back to when I was 2. I have a memory from when I was 2 years old.
Give it to us.
My grandfather on his deathbed.
Do you want
I gave it to you hard.
Do you want? Okay, you want to talk?
Bless you.
Thank you.
Wow.
He sneezed.
Talking about funerals. I remember going to my great grandmother's funeral, Grandma Honey, on my dad's side, and I was looking at her in the casket. Right, I was seeing her. I was like, "Yep, that's Grandma Honey." I met her a couple times, and I turn around, and a woman looks exactly like her in the row behind me, and I've never been freaked out more in my life. I was like, "Why in the world is there another woman that looks just like the woman that's in the casket?" Turns out that was her sister, but I had nightmares about that for a little while.
Oh, I thought you saw ghosts.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe they do
That's
exist.
crazy.
I remember going to my great grandfather's funeral, and I was crying the whole time. But that's because I had an ear infection. Probably one of my most selfish days. So,
Felt no
Not gonna lie.
sympathy at all.
no,
Yeah,
not
you
at all.
didn't
I was
You
literally
didn't
just
care.
crying because my ear hurt.
I've told people this before and nobody believes me, but I swear, I distinctly remember being baptized, and I'm not kidding. As like a baby,
I think I do too.
Like, you
I
remember
distinctly
not-
remember
what?
being baptized.
Not baptized, but it's
Christened?
Like I have the
yeah.
vision in my mind of like having water poured over my forehead as a child,
Okay,
as a baby.
that leads
Yeah.
me to an interesting fact. Are
I
there
think
some memories that we've planted in our head based on being told stories of it, and then we dream it and we think it's real?
Well,
I
I
think
have
what
not.
Titus remembers is just him being waterboarded by his parents. So
It may have been me in the womb also. I'm not for sure.
Wow, you have a very good memory.
It's impeccable.
I have a similar story to Titus. I do feel like I remember being baptized. It was like in a dirty creek that goes through my town. But like, I only remember snippets of it, and I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but
Nobody's
it's like-
nobody's told me about it. But
Yeah, like
I
you
still
remember
it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you have a clear memory. It's just like I have a vision in my head that I can like remember of just
Yeah.
like water being
Just
poured
drowning.
on me, and
Yeah.
like, and I was like, but I wasn't like dunked under. I was just like
I
touched.
think I was.
But not like, I mean, as a priest, but not that like
Whoa.
like, baptized.
At
He
my
was touched by a priest,
Well, not a priest, pastor.
pastor.
I'm not Catholic.
at my sister that's 2.5 years younger than me, at her dedication, we were at a big church in Ohio at this point, and I decided that I was going to run through the sanctuary after the fact. So my dad had to chase me down as the entire sanctuary was just laughing at me running around. I have no memory of that, but I've been told that story. All right, ready for the next question?
Sure.
What is the first thing people notice about you?
My nose.
well, obviously my size and stature.
That's true. That was the first thing I noticed about
Guntz?
I have no idea. I'm gonna pass. You guys all got passes. I'm passing on this one.
For me, it was your meth-like features.
Thank you.
Probably my chin. I don't know. It's something.
I don't know what they notice about me. I think I'm literally just an average kid.
Yeah. Like,
I think I'm the definition of an average white middle class male.
Thank you for your comments.
Who's Lard
Lard
Jones?
Jonas. Okay. So next.
If you're sitting in a first class flight, who would be next to you and what would you ask them? I guess this is open up to anybody.
Celebrities.
Celebrities, doesn't say dead or alive.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's a good one. What would you ask them?
How's it going? I don't know. Something along those lines.
What is Jesus' feelings like?
Well, I would ask him, Jesus, can you tell me what the problem is with the world and all the people in it? That's what I would say. That's what I'd say.
I would love to be next to Andrew Carnegie and ask him how he made all his money.
Oh, business
Rockefeller.
mogul?
Dude,
Steal.
I'm a Carnegie guy.
Steal.
Yeah, but how does he get to that position? Because he was an immigrant that had nothing. So how did he get to that point?
He probably met like a Rothschild, I'm not gonna lie.
probably sold his soul to the devil.
Yeah.
He literally did sell his company to Rockefeller at the end of his life.
That's not the same thing. But
I've been to,
Rockefeller has been compared to the devil.
you ever been to Carnegie Hall?
I've been to the. Have you ever been to the Carnegie Science Museums? I've been there.
No, Carnegie Hall?
I've never been there. But I've been to the Carnegie Science Museum,
That's not real.
allegedly.
Okay.
I would sit next to Patrick Swayze and I'd ask him to just cuddle with me for our whole flight, and we'd be drinking mimosas, non-alcoholic.
And I'd be across the aisle, sitting next to Kristen Stewart.
Oh, you did not
get
just do that to Titus.
She wouldn't sit next to you. She'd be.
Yeah, she'd be on the.
She might sit next to you, but she'd be staring at me the whole time.
Not when she's in the window seat, and I'm in the aisle
Why
seat.
heavy metal music?
So,
That's a good question.
a question: why heavy metal music? Here's a reverse question: why not?
Yeah, I'm a little confused where this came from. Can someone fill me in here?
We're all habitual fans of heavy metal music, and we listen to it because it is real, and it expresses emotion in the rawest form without sympathy.
I would like to say not we all.
We
Thank
all.
you very much.
We all.
Titus speaks for himself and himself only.
I
False.
prefer not to be yelled at, personally.
All right.
Tomato,
We're
potato.
going to do one last question here.
Sure.
Roger that.
What is your spirit animal?
Oh.
Alright, this is a racist question.
Oh.
Well, just curious, what is your guys' spirit animal?
So if we're going person as a spirit animal, mine is Trevor Lawrence. I love that man.
Wow.
I love that man. If I could marry that man, I would marry that man. But
Wait,
he's engaged.
doesn't that like actually have to be an animal though?
It does, but I said if it was a
Let's go
person.
animals.
Well,
Yeah, if
no.
we're going actual animal.
Gollum.
That's a sick.
Okay, remember in a lacrosse practice, we did all get compared to animals. I was a sea turtle.
Guntz is a cockroach.
Is it an insect? Is not an animal.
What other being do you resemble more than a cockroach?
I was told that I was a gorilla, and I wonder why.
No, Titus was the gorilla. You
I
were
was,
a
also,
bear.
no, I was a gorilla
You're-
first, and then someone else was like, "No, Titus," and then they gave me a bear. Wonder
You
why.
literally.
You look like Hubert.
You are a bear.
You and
Just
Hubert
saying,
are the
looks like
same
Hubert.
size.
I literally jump on Hubert thinking it's you sometimes. Anyway, Jer, you literally call yourself Hershey Bear on Xbox.
Yeah.
That is very
I
true.
used to. That was an old nickname from my wrestling days. I've moved past that nickname. And I
Whatever.
would respect, or I would like if you respected that. Thank you very much.
I very much identify with my sea turtle though. Like that's my spirit
You
animal.
like the dude from Nemo? Like,
Yeah, I'm crushed.
I wish I was as cool as a honey badger, but I know I'm not. So
Honey badger's a good
I
one.
might just be like a Neanderthal.
I'd go with one of those
think so,
annoying
yeah.
monkeys.
I watched Titus open up a mint today with his mouth instead of his hands.
Okay, I don't have opposable thumbs. I have to use my teeth to
Disposable
open things.
thumbs?
Disposable thumbs.
Okay, I said the word opposable wrong once, and now they just want to shoot me by fire every time I try to open my mouth.
I'm surprised you even took the wrapper off. I enjoy them with wrapper on.
It's,
you eat
okay,
it with
yeah,
the
we should
shell
hit
on?
on that. Underrated, like, plastic is delicious to chew on.
Yes.
Like a plastic knife or a fork.
Like no, paper wrapping is just awesome.
Like chewing on a bottle cap, like a water bottle cap, is
No.
so fun.
No, I agree with eating a Starburst without taking the wrapper off.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
On that
With
note,
the shell on.
on that note, that's all the time we have for this week's episode. Thank you guys for listening at home. If you enjoyed the podcast, please give it a like down below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you follow our Instagram account to get updates about the podcast. We will see you guys next week.
What you gonna?
Bad boys, what you gonna do?